Hi, I'm Brian with Hanning Law Limited. I'm an attorney to businesses and creators. Today I want to talk about demand letters. I work with my clients a lot about registering their trademarks. And for the right business, a trademark can be a huge benefit because it gives them some of this opportunity to grow, opportunity to protect their company, and it's something where for the right business at the right time, it makes all of the sense. Now, it's not the right choice for every company, but it's definitely a good choice for the right company. One of the things that people talk to me about and raise as a concern is the enforcement of that trademark. Because they look at me and go, my understanding is lawsuits are expensive and I don't have money set aside to fight endless or surprising battles. That's true for a lot of people. They need the protection of the trademark, but they don't necessarily have the ability to litigate everybody and everyone. That's where the demand letter comes in. The demand letter does three main things, and those things are introducing yourself, telling them a compelling reason to change whatever that needs to be changed, and third, making the demand. Now, these demand letters go by a bunch of names depending on who's talking and why, everything from the nasty letter to the, hey, you need to change this, to the get off my brand letter. So let's start with that first part of the letter. Who are you? Hi, I'm Brian. I own Labrador Publishing. I have a registered trademark, or my trademark is registering with the serial number of. Give them the information that they can then take to the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office and verify it, because that gives some basis for what you're talking about. It also opens the line of communication and it gives them somebody to contact, because then they can reply and go, hey, we didn't know that we were infringing, we're changing it. Or they can reply and go, we don't think there's an issue, here's why. And it can let that conversation start. The second part of this is to give at least some reason why the conversation's starting. So that is the point of, look, I have this trademark, it's Labrador Publishing. You're doing Labrador Book Publishing. We may not be next door, but my clients are getting confused. This is the big reasons why we're talking to each other. Now, the thing with this is you don't want to give them no reason, because then they'll blow it off. But you also don't want to get into too much depth, because if you are the one writing it, you're not a lawyer, you don't want to say the wrong thing. But keep in mind that if the names are close, that's a very valid reason. So, we work in the same industry, we're using the same buzzwords, we're too close in name, I have a prior existing registration, let's go. Which brings us to the third part of the letter, which is, the demand. So the demand in the demand letter is the request to change the situation. What I mean by that is, hey, please remove all references to the word Labrador from your website and your branding within 2 weeks. It is a clear statement of, this is the element that we're seeing that's created the confusion, change it. Now, be careful about not being vague with this, because a vague statement can just require follow-up after follow-up going, we need to tweak this, we need to tweak that. Be clear. What is it you want? What is it you need? These letters are extremely valuable tools because, like I said before, you can write them. It is that letter of, hi, this is who I am, we've got a problem, change it. That's the main elements of this. And that can, resolve the problem without needing to result in or be seeking legal fees. Now, a lawyer can write this. There are benefits to that. I am more likely to throw in citations to statutes and big words and, all of that stuff that can help move things along. But it's also something where if you get a lawyer involved early, it can really stagnate the conversation because the other person can look at it and go, you're bullying me, you're threatening me. Whether or not that's true is a different question, but it can make a halt to some of this. No matter what, enforcing your trademark is an important thing, but it doesn't have to be expensive. These letters work. That's why we use them. Getting that conversation started, being clear, expressing the situation, it can solve the problem in a timely manner. So, demand letters, always useful. See you next time.